Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we're going to take last week's technique and we're going to make our Slimline Thin Cut into a shaker window. So we are super excited about that. And we've never done this before, so we're going to just kind of wing it. So, all right. Here we go. All right, so today we are going to be using our Slimline Thin Cut like we did last week to show you this. However, we're going to put a fun little twist on it. We're actually going to be making it into a shaker card. So basically all we have to do that is you can use vellum or something like that. If you have acetate, we don't sell acetate, but if you have acetate from somewhere, you can use that as well. But the thin cut, like Mom said last week, is an 8.5 by 3.5. So what you're going to want to do is what we're going to do. We're going to take this is an old page protector that we're no longer using. It was flip flat was put on it that we actually aren't going to end up using. So we're going to take this and we're going to cut it to that exact size. So I'm going to move my Versamat quickly and pull it in our cutter. I love this cutter for it because the cut rail blade just has such a nicer cut, I think. Right, Mom?
Yes, it does.
So we're just going to cut off these because we don't need the holes anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 3.5 first. And I'm going to cut straight down. So you're going to get double-sided with this, which is cool because then you actually have another one to use in another time. And then I'm just going to cut off those
seams.
Yes, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Wow, you said that and you're tired. You knew the word. Okay, so I cut off that seam and now I'm going to bring that to 8.5. So now I have my 3.5 by 8.5. I'm going to keep this because I could always use this for something else if I want to. And now I've got 2 pieces here that are going to be perfect when we use our thin cut here. And they'll just fit right exactly underneath it to make that shaker card or shaker window. So we're going to show you how to put the shaker window together. So we're going to use this and those, and we'll be right back after I cut this thin cut. All right, so we cut that. So just to let you know, we took our Scarlet paper and we cut a 3.25 by 8.25 and then put that thin cut in. And you see how this...
3 3/4 by 8.
Sorry, yes, 3 3/4 by 8 3/4. I'm sorry. But do you see how it actually made this cute little border around too? You can totally use this on a page layout or something. It's really cute, right? I'm not going to throw that out. So that is our thin cut. And then we are going to take one of these. And what we're going to do to glue this down is liquid glass does not really work well on our page protectors. We have learned this the hard way. So what we're going to take is these micro dots. And if you haven't seen our technique before where you put some string on it to so it doesn't fly away from you, best invention ever. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go around this thin cut. So you don't have to go through all of these little lines. You can. You could even take some bigger ones because these are micro. So once I did that, I realized that the mini is actually better just because it can hit those fatter areas on here a little bit better. And the micro are going to take you a long time. However, you don't have to go around the whole thing. I actually missed this whole edge, so I will do that while I'm talking. But what you want to do is you just want to have enough of the glue dots on here so it's going to catch your page protector. The sequins are not going to come through this part because it's going to be completely covered, and then you're going to have your thin or thick foam tape on it, so it's not going to mess you up at all, actually. So that should be enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my page protector. This might be harder for you to see it. I hope you can kind of see it with the lights. I'm going to do it this way, actually. And I'm going to just lay this on top. And it should be pretty perfect. If it's not, I can always trim later on with a scissor. And it's a little bit bigger than what it needs to be, but that is totally fine. That's why we have our micro tip scissors, because they work wonders. And do you see how now that looks like a really cool window? And basically all we're going to do, once that's trimmed, I could trim a little bit on this side too. Basically what we're going to do is I'm going to actually use thin tape because, no, I'm going to use thick. Because for a shaker window, you should use thick, right?
Yeah. I would think so.
It just might cost you a little bit more to send in the mail. Just be aware.
Right, and not unless you have, like, our confetti is flat. So that would work with the thin, but our sequins are popped, you know, a little bit more.
Do you want to use confetti?
Sure.
So then I'm going to use thin.
Okay.
So, show that. So while Mom's looking for that, I'm using the thin foam tape, but I'm also using the thin piece on the foam tape as well. So all you're going to do is you have to make sure these touch, and you got to go all the way around. Otherwise, this is not going to work. But just follow that all the way around and make sure they attach at the 4 corners, because once again, if it doesn't, then you're going to run into pieces of confetti and or sequins trying to run away from you. All right, so that's done. All it is do you see how it connects on each end? And you can put something, because I use thin, like these beautiful stars, or our brand new iridescent flower confetti, which would also look really pretty in there. But you're going to have to wait until Thursday to see this card thrown together with all of the rest of our techniques. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. We hope that you enjoyed it. It looks really cool. It
came out really cute.
It does. And you'll just have to wait till Thursday to see how we're gonna make it into a full card with everything. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, if you haven't checked out our brand new home decor kit, we are going to be doing a virtual weekend on that. So that weekend is gonna be the 25th to the 28th. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have demos, we're gonna do classes, we're gonna have prizes. And the supply list for that is on our blog. So if you would like to check that out, you can. We are going to be making the home decor frame, the full frame itself, but we are also going to be making pages with it. So we're going to have fun. We're going to make 8.5 by 11 pages, but we are going to show you how to make them into 12 by 12s, because we know that some people don't like smaller albums. So that's fine. We're going to show you both ways. But go check that out, and we'll see you on Thursday for some more fun. Bye.
Bye.
Are here with it's Technique Tuesday. Like very washed out. Okay, wake up.
I'm awake.
Mad octopus. Girl. Happy octopus. Yay. Our slimline thin words.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Mother. I shifted a little, excuse me.
27. Because we're away. 14, 25.
Right. Let me check. Measuring. You right.